better tonight. LeBron James going to play the game like this. Shirts and skins is what they're doing tonight.
I just totally 100% object to this. And if I was the GM or coach,
me too.
I would never let one of my players walk out on the floor looking like this. I mean, we are a professional NBA league. We ain't summer league. We ain't at the YMCA.
Listen, I think coaches got to go back to suits.
Absolutely. I just think
college and pro.
I just think the professionalism in our NBA league has diminished so much. And I look, I like LeBron. I'm a fan of his, so forth and so on. But to walk out on the floor before a game with no shirt on and shoot, I mean, come on, man. Where we at? What we doing? Where we at? Now, if you want to, Adam Silver, if you want to find somebody, find that. Put a fine on that.
Spoken by the Hall of Famer and the greatest player in Pistons history, Isiah Thomas.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as it started to go viral all over Twitter tonight and hit all the sports blogs on Instagram and the websites that Isiah Thomas decided to call out LeBron James for warming up pregame against the Rockets tonight without his shirt on. Now, it was halftime between Milwaukee and Detroit and things. You know, he played for Detroit, one of the best niggas to come out for the play for the Detroit Pistons and stuff like that. But he turned all the way up on LeBron, as y'all heard right there, for warming up without a shirt on. Now, everybody can have their opinion about this. It might make certain people feel away like, dog, is you being extra. You got your shirt off. Whatever, cool. Everybody got their opinion. But the way that he delivered it, hey, man, go on ahead and find them. Y'all need to go ahead and find them for that, man. We done lost the professionalism. What are we doing right now? Why you ain't got your shirt on? And I'll say this right here. It don't really bother me, and I don't feel no way about it at all. Not true. It can come off as like, bro, you doing a lot with your shirt off right now. You know what I'm saying? Certain people might feel like, well, dang, why you got your shirt off? But was it anybody in the stadium at that time? I don't know. I don't know if people had already began to check in. You know, cameras are rolling. LeBron know the cameras are rolling. Different people know the cameras might be rolling, but he might not know that, hey, y'all are showing me with my shirt off right now to the entire world and things like that, to where, hey, y'all gonna put me on camera while I'm working out pregame and things like that. This ain't the time where the game is starting and the fans are in the building, to my understanding. But at the same time, they'll come put the media camera in their face in the locker room with their shirt off. So we just see players take their shirt off and get a jersey away at times and things like that. But I guess he's saying why you got to be on the floor with your shirt off. But it's plenty of times we done seen players come out their shirt. They'll get a jersey away to fans. We done seen players come out their jersey and, they'll be in the locker room with their jersey off, sitting down, getting interviewed. That happens. And it's like, Isiah Thomas, man. And then when you start calling for the fines, bro, it's like, what's really going on, bro? It's like you're looking and you're picking and you're choosing and you're really stretching and trying to take it all the way there. Even Skip Bayless decided to jump in on this and act like this was a very courageous moment by Isiah Thomas. Skip Bayless, just shut up, bro. You just trying to be relevant and attach yourself to anything that tears LeBron down. It's beyond pathetic at this point for you. And as I've said before, Skip Bayless, get you some help, dog, because you should have done more with your status and your platform that these networks that gave you, ESPN and Fox, other than, hey, you're not on them no more, but you want to still have the sports voice, but we don't even see you or hear from you. Nobody's going to your YouTube channel to get your sports takes. It's like you just take your personal shots at LeBron that got nothing to do with the game. That's a major, major fall off. And we're not going to let it go unrecognized as well that, hey, bro, you should be commentating on the games and the skill of the players and what they're doing and how they're performing in the games, not just focused on taking jabs at LeBron. And it's sad that you really built your career off of that for the most part when it came to the second part or whatever of your career. But to still be doing it now and you're not even on the network and it's so much basketball to cover, but you want to jump behind Isiah Thomas, who we really looking at like, bro, why are you calling for fines? It's not that deep. If the NBA ain't tripping, why is you tripping that hard, bro? Like, yeah, certain people might feel uncomfortable about a nigga with his shirt off. At the same time, people do watch boxers with their shirts off. You understand what I'm saying? People watch swimmers with their shirts off. So I get it. Yeah, people watch wrestlers with their shirt off. Now, you might not go to an NBA game and saying, hey, I'm going to this NBA game to see these players with their shirts off. Nah, I get that part of it too, but it's like calling for fines and things like that. What part of the game is that? Ain't nobody taking nothing away from Isiah Thomas' skill set, what he did when he was in the league. Nigga was a dog. Him, Joe Dumars. I remember them days as kids. I knew they was them. But then when I got older and I went back and watched the battles and just knowing the skill sets of that level of basketball at that time, most def, nigga, they went crazy. Like Detroit Pistons was the truth. And I remember he didn't win that bro, he didn't called out Jordan about complaining and talked about fines in the past. You know, they done dug the videos up on Twitter. So they going in on Isiah Thomas right now. I just think dog saw a moment like, hey, man, why he got his shirt off, man? You know what we need? We need to fine him for this and fine him for that. No, bro, don't be that guy, Isiah Thomas. Just don't ever let yourself become that guy to be asking for players to be fined. But everybody going to have their opinion on it. It is what it is. Feel how you feel about it. It wasn't like he was at the game with all the fans in the stands just out there chilling with his shirt off. This is pre-shoot around and things like that. Yeah, the TVs, cameras is around. You might think you getting recorded, but LeBron's probably like in his zone, working out, things like that. Tell me what y'all think, man. We got more coming, more videos, all that, 1,000. It wasn't that big of a deal to me. For shit show, stay on your pivot. More coming.